what is the purpose of sleep?
If you realize 1/3 of our life we are spending in sleeping, I would not say that it is spending, it is not a wastage, but it is highly important because of some important reasons. For example, when throughout the day we get tired, and at the end of the day when we sleep, our all body system like cells and systems need rejuvenation, or all the cells which are like because of the wear and tear, they needs repair, and this repair is done during the sleep time. Not only this, but a lot of hormonal secretions happen during night time. That's not true, because once maybe your body physically it feels that it is getting used to that kind of sleep, but believe me, that is not true. Why? Because the lesser the amount of sleep, uh, you don't even know that how is the quality of that 5 hour sleep, which you call it as a 5 hours, but it might not be a quality sleep, so you are hampering your sleep on that part. Apart from that, it starts gradually. It's not a sudden process that you are going to get into that mode of sleep disorders, sleep diseases. It starts gradually, like getting irritability, small headaches, some kind of acidity issues, reflux issues, and then the things gets piling up. It's not true, because that depends totally on the quality of sleep. The length does not matter, because if you have even I must say 7 hours of sleep, and if it is a quality sleep, what is called as a quality sleep, it should be continuous sleep. There should not be fragmentation, and you should go through all kinds of stages of the sleep. For each and every adult, it should be sleep around 7 to 8 hours.
Okay.
7 to 8 hours sleep is must for everyone. I'm talking about adults. The duration of sleep is variable for the kids, I must say. For infant, for example, they need almost 18 to 20 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Toddlers need around 10 to 12 hours of sleep, and teenagers, which is like a most prime factor where it is lacking there, they need at least 9 hours of sleep. This is a kind of it is a physiological part of sleep. You tend to turn to your sides, and some people they do have like you cannot throughout the night you cannot sleep only on one side.
Right.
So getting into a supine posture, going to your right side, going to your left side. Sometimes some people even have a habit of sleeping prone. So these kind of movements are okay, but when it is become a restless leg syndrome, sleepwalking, sleep talking, that is abnormal.
Okay.
Snoring is not normal. There are a lot of people who say consider that snoring is good sleep. Like they feel that if I'm snoring, then I really had a good sleep.
Yeah.
Some people feel that it is like hereditary. My father snores and I also snore, and my son is also going to snore, and then that is absolutely normal. No, it is not normal. Not sleeping during the night and taking only a nap is not a good idea. But yes, if you have a lot of sleep date, I must say, if you have a little less sleep the earlier night, and if you nap in the afternoon, that's perfectly fine. But the nap time should not go beyond 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because then it starts altering your metabolic changes in the body. So napping is okay, especially for elderly or the one who have their sleep dates throughout the week or something like that.
Right.
Not at all again, because this like if you are in a monotonous mode, there is a monotonous music going on, you are just holding your newspaper and just dozing off. So this is called a condition called narcolepsy, or we call it as a excessive sleepiness, and even we call it as a daytime somnolence. This is again one of the symptom of obstructive sleep apnea, that is snoring, that is OSA.
Okay.
So this is not normal. If you ask me, the ideal situation to wake up from the sleep is no snooze, no alarm. Okay, so you should switch on your biological clock.
Right.
So that can be easily done if you suppose every day maintain your sleep time and wake up time.
Mhm.
So believe me, within say 3 weeks, you would hit your biological clock alarm, and you will not need any snooze and no alarm from the next month onwards.
Okay.
Believe me for that. Sleep doesn't only give a positive effect, like good sleep is needed for the physical health as well as the mental health. As I was talking to you, if there is a lack of sleep, the next day is definitely like you have a lot of irritability bouts, then sometimes headaches and acidity issues, and then definitely that even affect your work environment, your performance in the office or wherever you are working.
Right.
So definitely it has got a huge impact on your social life also, family life as well, and in the work atmosphere.
Right.
Alcohol, it definitely works on your central nervous system, and it puts you to the sleep mode easily, but the quality of sleep is hampered over there. It makes your upper airway muscles more relaxed and loose, and it increases the snoring. So we do see such kind of couples entering in our cabin, the where the spouse is having, he has one peg of he every day he has a one
Right.
peg, and then later on he's snoring, and which bothers me a lot
Yeah.
the whole night and all that stuff.
Do you have some advice for all our viewers regarding sleep?
Should be first, as we were talking about the screen time. So cut off your screen time, say 1 hour before your sleep time. Schedule or maintain the sleep time and wake up time every day at the same time, so that you set up your biological clock. And your bedroom where you are gonna sleep, it should be nice, tidy, say comfortable and well ventilated, as well as it should be, there should not be any distraction of any extra added lights or say sound from the surrounding, that should be cut off. And even the bedroom temperature should be set according to your very close or nearby to your body temperature. And apart from that, no laptops, no gadgets, no TV in the bedroom. Those are the big distractions. So I would say bedroom should be used only and only for the sleep and sex. After, lastly, I would like to mention, if you want to release or take away all those negative thoughts collected in your mind throughout the day, so pray for a few minutes, few seconds maybe, just close your eyes, remove all the negative thoughts, fill it with the positive thoughts and vibes, and then see, you will have a peace of mind and a very good sleep.